What is up? What's going on? My name is Zane, and today's video I'm just going to be talking about something that is pretty controversial and has been bringing up a lot of conversation in the Skyblock community recently, which would be obviously the sword swap nerfs, which in my opinion are actually really good for the state of the game. And I have some notes and we're just going to go over it. This is going to be pretty similar to a 30 virus rants video if you've ever watched one of those. But really quickly, boys, before we actually do get into the video, if you could just drop a like and sub, comment something down below. I don't know, comment cactus, because that's the first thing that popped into my head. You know, it just would really help me out, and I'm trying to hit 10k subs soon, so the faster we hit 10k subs, the better, and you know, it just really helps me out. So let's just get into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about was the sword swap nerf and how it actually completely ruins the entire point of Slayers, because Slayers are meant to be something that's actually pretty challenging or a little bit harder, and you're supposed to not be able to one-tap the boss. And obviously whenever you are just flying through Slayers, you're getting millions and millions of combat XP per hour, and you can even do that as an early game player. That's not good for the state of the game, and it's just completely ruins the game and Slayers entirely. For example, I've seen people get combat 60 incredibly fast using the boss trading with revs and using sword swap to one tap them, and you should not be able to do 10 million damage in one hit on a rev. You know, it's just not something that should be doable. So I think that's probably one of the main reasons why I think this is a really good update and really good for the state of the game in the short term and long term. And a lot of people are mad because they're like, wah, my damage, where did my damage go? But seriously, like, it's just, it takes a whole like 20 seconds longer to kill a rev boss, not even. So it's not even that bad of a thing. And to be honest, getting sword swap nerfed is just really good for the short and long term of the game. And moving on, we have the point that it boosts early game progression and damage incredibly fast. Like, you can be an early game player, make your first couple of million of coins, and get a Reaper Scythe or an Emerald Blade, and then, you know, just something like an Aspect of the End or a Warped Aspect of the End, and you're pretty much good. Or even a Livid Dagger, for example. Pretty much you're good. You're set. You don't really need anything else. And outside of dungeons, obviously. And you know, that's bad. That's bad, because that's only like 80 to 90 million coins total that you're gonna need to be able to get completely set up for like pretty much the rest of your time playing Skyblock, unless there's an update where it makes, you know, sword swapping with an Emerald Blade just completely useless. There's no reason that you should be able to progress that fast and be able to one-tap T4 and T3 revs that quickly. So I think that it is good for that reason as well. And even for dragons and zealots and all of these different things, it just allows people to be able to kill things way too early on in their profiles, because you should not be able to be one-tapping things within your first like day or two of the profile, unless you actually grinded out the items to be able to one-tap. And you know, just grinding out an Emerald Blade and then sword swapping with some cheap sword that's not even actually that good is not fun. It's just not fun. Let's be honest, it's not fun. And a lot of people are complaining about it, and you know, they're mad at the admins, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal in my opinion. So it's just, why be mad when they fix something that's not intended and is making it less fun for a lot of people? And you know, like, why be mad? Just why be mad? And then another one that I have is it gives the game no challenge, because there's no challenge with sword swapping. You just sword swap. I am horrible. And you just one-tap everything, dude. It makes Necron look like a big baby. I don't know. I can't curse. Frick. It makes Necron look like a big baby, a big idiot, because you just one-tap him. Literally just one-tap him with actually Shredded Swap, which actually I believe is one of the only swaps that's still doable. as shown in Vegan Toe's video. I don't have blocks. But still, even Axe of the Shredded and Valkyrie swap for ferocity, that's still broken. That is arguably more broken than Emblade swap, because you are literally getting free, 65 ferocity? It's just ridiculous. You should not be getting free ferocity that quickly, and you shouldn't be getting anything that quickly. Like, I don't know. In my opinion, it just makes everything way, way too easy, and you shouldn't be one-tapping everything. Hopefully you guys agree with me, and I don't get attacked in the comments, and, you know, please don't attack me in the comments. If you want to, you can comment your opinions on this down below, what you think about it, and all of that good stuff, but, you know, please just don't get angry in the comments. It's just my opinions, and opinions are opinions. So yeah, and then my last point, pretty much my last point, is it made a lot of weapons completely useless, and all you really had to do was buy yourself 1 or 2, maybe 3 weapons that you'd use to get set up, and you were good. You were good. You would use those weapons for a little while, and then you were fine. You never really had to switch your setup, because you just get a warped aspect at the end, you get a Reaper Foul, you get a, I don't know, Live a Dagger, Flower of Truth, all of the good stuff, all of that, Axe the Shredded maybe. Doesn't really matter, because as long as you have your Emerald Blade or your Giant Sword, you're fine. As long as you have one of those, you're fine. Like, you can see my issue here. Like, if you have any weapon with a Emerald Blade or a Giant Sword with one for all, you're fine. You're fine. And it's not fun. It's not fun. You're one-tapping everything. You're just making the game way too easy. You're boosting everything way too quickly, and it's just not fun. So, yep, that's my opinions on the update. Hopefully you guys, you know, can agree with me, or at least see where I'm coming from here as a player who's played for a really long time, and Sword Swap has been in the game for the entire time that I've played. I have like 2,300 hours of playtime, and I've played since like day 3 of Skyblock or something, so I kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to like early game and boosting progression and all of that stuff, because I've seen a lot of different things when it comes to people trying to boost their progression, and it's always going to happen. People are always going to try and, you know, speed up progression or like break the game to get things way easier and all that stuff, but honestly, sword swapping was probably one of the biggest ways I've seen it happen. So yeah, that's really all I have for you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this, or at least you got something out of it, you know, saw a different perspective. And if you are complaining on the forums, please stop. It's really annoying, and nobody cares if you're mad that you can't one-tap a T5 Rev or Necron anymore. I'm sorry. Just kill it the normal way. Honestly, just get good at the game. So, anyways, guys, I am gonna head out. I hope you all enjoyed, like I said, and I will be seeing you in the next video. So, I love you guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, sub, and peace out, guys.